Hey, did y'all have y'all had a good summer? It's been a lot of fun? You'll be starting school in a couple of weeks. You excited about that? It's about 50-50. Parents, are you excited about that? So, wait a minute. I feel like I need to talk to y'all. So, I'm going to talk to y'all, but I'm going to have my back against you all. Maybe we can kind of do this. How about this? So, all right. This has been a very strange summer here at Church of the Ascension. Do you know what we've been dealing with? Raccoons. We have been dealing, tell you what, I'm going to come back up here. Y'all come down and turn around and look at me, okay? Can y'all do that? Yeah. We have been dealing with raccoons this summer. You want to hear more? Have I seen what? No, but I heard about Jimothy at the past service, so I'm going to look him up. Okay, so raccoons have been a big problem this summer. Now, my family and I, we love to go to the beach. We go to Pawleys Island. But 1 week before we went to the beach, Mr. David, he is in charge of he takes care of our building. He said, Christopher, I've got some bad news. Some raccoons have crawled up the roof and they found an empty hole and they went in and they are burrowing in our church. They're scratching, they're gnawing on the wood, they're using the bathroom everywhere. It is a mess. So we had to get the raccoons out. We had to hire somebody to come in. And what they did is that they lured the raccoons out so that the raccoons would go back into the wilderness. So we finally got that done. And it was 2 days before I was about to go to the beach. And then, do you remember Miss Rachel and Mr. Alexander? Yes. Raccoons invaded their house. Crawled into their house, but they even had video cameras. And literally, the raccoons were inside their house and they would wave like this as they would start gnawing it. So they had to have somebody come in and get the raccoons out. So it's the day for the beach. And you know what? I was ready to go to the beach because I was ready to go just sit by the ocean, be with my family, have a wonderful time. I did not want to deal with raccoons. I was done with raccoons. So we go to the beach. We go to Pawleys Island. And we were sitting in our condo. It was a third-floor condo. You had to walk up 3 flights. And I said to my wife, I would love some ice cream. Would you like some ice cream? Yeah, I'd love some ice cream. So I'm going to go to the grocery store. It's called the Food Line, but we call it the Food Kitty. So I said, all right, I'll be back. It was dark outside. I'm going to go and pick up some peanut butter chocolate fudge ice cream. Oh, you don't like that. What's your favorite? Chocolate. Okay. So I go off to the store. I buy some ice cream. I come back. Hold on. And I walk up the steps. And as I walk up the steps, a big raccoon is guarding the steps. And the raccoon is going back and forth like this. And he's looking at me. And so I'm hoping that I can just sort of slide by, but he goes like that. And the problem is, if I got bitten or scratched, I would have to go to the doctor and get a bunch of shots. I didn't want to do that. I might have rabies. Well, some people say I probably suffer from that right now, but never mind. You had a question? Really? Mint ice cream or chocolate and vanilla? I'm going to have to try that. One more question. Yes?
You could have just threw the ice cream at the raccoon and then it would be like, yum, yum, and then you could just run past it.
Boy, I wish I'd had you there with me. So I had to get into my condominium because I had ice cream, but the raccoon wasn't going to let me by. So I walked out. I was all frustrated. I was flustered. I didn't know what to do, and I thought, I got a good idea. Why don't I grab like a rock or a stick or something and kind of like try to throw it at the raccoon and get it out of there? But of course, this is Polly's Island and everything is beautifully manicured, so there's no sticks or rocks or anything around. I look around, I go down around the property, and then I finally find one little seashell. So I pick it up and I walk up to the third floor. And I get to the third floor, the raccoon's gone. Oh, thank goodness. So I open the door, I walk in, honey, I'm home. And there's a woman eating ice cream on the couch who is not my wife. And she looks at me and goes, what are you doing in here? This is not your apartment. And she goes, I'm going to call the police on you. No, I'm sorry. So I quickly go outside and I shut the door and I run down the steps. I had gone up the wrong section because I was so nervous and so frustrated. So here I was, getting mugged by a raccoon. The police are coming to arrest me, and my ice cream is melting. This is a really bad night. So, do you know what I do? I stopped. I sat down, and I prayed to God. And I prayed a very simple prayer. I said, God, keep me calm. May I see all things around me, and may I be guided by your wisdom. I just said that prayer over and over again. God, keep me calm. May I see all things clearly and be guided by your wisdom. And as I sat there, I began to see new possibilities. You know what I did? I went to my car, and I opened the door, and I pulled out an umbrella. So I walked up the steps, and the raccoon was like, yeah, I've been waiting for you. You ain't going to get by me. Apparently, this raccoon spoke like he was from Brooklyn, New York, but never mind. So I didn't want to hurt the raccoon, so I took the umbrella and popped it open like a shield and kind of guided, and the raccoon was like, yeah, and then kind of guided the raccoon down the steps, and then he scampered away. So I closed the umbrella, opened the door. Honey, I'm home with melted ice cream. It's a long story. Here's what I learned, is that sometimes unexpected things happen in our life that are very stressful. And sometimes what's really important is that we stop, be calm, pray to God, and we can see new possibilities. In our gospel reading, the same thing happens. The disciples are all stressed out. Oh my gosh, we have all these people here, and they're going to be hungry, and we want to feed them. What do we need to do? And Jesus says, be calm. He prays to God, and he sees possibilities. He sees ideas. And through those possibilities, he's able to feed 5,000 people. So, as you all start your school year, are there times when things get stressful that you don't expect? Maybe it's schoolwork. Maybe it's problems with your friends or your teachers, unexpected problems that you never imagined would have happened. You can just stop and say a short prayer. God, keep me calm. May I see all things clearly and be guided by your wisdom. And we have little prayer cards in the back that we're going to give you. And you can put those in your backpack and pull them out and say that prayer whenever you need to. And guys, what's true for them is true for us as well. We also have unexpected, stressful moments, correct? There are things that happen to us that we don't always know how to handle. That is when we need to stop, be calm, offer a prayer, and through that prayer, God can help us see different possibilities out there so that we can respond with God's wisdom. That's true for all of us. So, good luck this school year. May your backpacks be blessed and your year be blessed. Know that Ascension is with you We're praying for you, and we are so happy for you. And that goes for all of you as well. We're all together. We're all one community. And may all of us be calm. May we see all things clearly and be guided by God's wisdom. Amen.